So, as y'all can already tell by the title of the video, or excuse me, the live stream, I was involved. I was recently involved in a motorcycle accident yesterday, but it didn't involve any cars and all that stuff. So basically, all that happened was I was about to make a turn to the warehouse, and this happened on base, and so I was literally gonna make a right turn, right, and as I was making that right turn, oh shit, this all this shit keep popping up in my stuff. Damn. But as I was making that turn, I made sure, I was using my brakes, my front and rear brakes, right? And as soon as I did that, my motorcycle it slipped because it had no traction because it rained during that day, and I didn't think it would rain that day, but psych, it did. So, oh my god, I hate when these fucking files come up. Damn. But yeah, like it was really, 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 really a tough experience. It really was. But thankfully, my insurance for the motorcycle, it was covered and all this stuff. I did file a claim, and on Monday, we're gonna get that whole situation sorted out. But other than that, I'm fine. Like as I was falling, like I literally fell on my right hip. But so I had to go to the ER for it, and they prescribed me with some pain meds, which they really work wonders. One of them I have to like take every 12 hours, the other I have to take every 8 hours. So I'm I'm literally just starting with the 12-hour uh, stuff. It's called naproxen, but it seems to be working just fine. I mean, I could still feel the pain, just a little bit. It kind of did, like that injury with my hip. It really did limit me from running, but I can still jump and stretch the way how I want to, but I just can't run for like a certain period of time, you know. But yeah, that was actually my first time actually falling off my motorcycle just like that, and thank God there was no cars involved in it. So yeah, but I mean now I can see why they call motorcycles death machines because you literally have no protection, even if you and especially if you got all that gear. But the helmet, the helmet is, oh damn, I realized my goddamn mic shut off. But where was that? But the crazy part about it is I didn't really fall on my head. I just mostly fell on my hip. So it's all good. But at the end of the day, it was just a bike. I'm not really concerned about that. I'm just concerned about my safety. As long as I'm not hurt. Well, I am hurt, but I didn't suffer like any bone fractures to my hip. It was just more like bruising. So thank God for that. And besides, even though I got a Harley, I don't really speed on that shit. I don't speed on that. But insurance is gonna be high as fuck. So accountability right there. But yeah, like this week had a pretty bad week this week. Because and I definitely was not looking forward to like having to go through that shit. Because that was something unexpected. Now the gear shift it's actually easy to replace because all you got to do is like take that shit off and install a new one on there. So that's it. But yeah, that's about it. Anyways, I just really wanted to, let keep you guys updated about, what's happening, even though I don't really get a lot of people on here, so it's whatever. But hopefully you guys see this video. I'm okay. I'm alive. I'm walking, and thank God for keeping me alive and all that stuff. He watching me, and that's all that matters. So, uh, you guys take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.